You know why genetics became the perfect scapegoat? Because it keeps you obedient, it keeps you asleep, it keeps you distracted from the real cause of sickness. If everything is genetic, then nothing is your environment, nothing is your lifestyle, nothing is the poison in your air, the food, the products, the water, or daily habits. Nothing is a stress, trauma, or emotional suppression you've been conditioned to carry. Genetics is the ultimate get out of the jail free card for every system that profits from your confusion and your suffering. Because if you believe it's genetic, you'll never question what's actually in your food. You'll never question the chemical soup you breathe, drink, wear, swallow, and rub into your skin. You'll never question the shelf-stable, ultra-processed, lab-engineered garbage you were raised on. You'll never question the industries that profit when you stay chronically sick. You'll never question why healthcare is a business, not a healing system. You'll never question why disease rates explode while medicine gets more advanced. You'll never question why doctors are trained to prescribe, not to prevent. You'll never question your chronic stress, your emotional wounds, your addictions, your routines, or your self sabotaging habits. Because, hey, it's just genetic, right? You won't question your doctor. You won't question the system. You won't question the culture that normalizes disease as aging, illness as bad luck, and pharmaceuticals as treatment. And most importantly, you won't question them because genetic is the perfect story to keep you powerless. If they convince you your body is broken by default, then you'll stay dependent forever. Pills for life, appointments for life, fear for life, confusion for life, a customer for life. That's the real game. But here's the truth they never want you to understand. Most of what people call genetics is actually environment repeated, lifestyle repeated, habits repeated, trauma repeated, beliefs repeated, conditioning repeated. Families don't inherit disease, they inherit patterns. They inherit the same diet, the same stress, the same toxicity, the same coping mechanisms, the same lies about health, the same addictions to convenience and comfort, the same lack of boundaries, sleep, movement, self awareness, and emotional healing. And over time, those patterns look like genetics, but they're not. They're generational conditioning disguised as destiny. They tell you it's genetic, so you never look at the poison, so you never look at the lifestyle, so you never look at the trauma, so you'll never reclaim your power. Because once you realize it's not genetic, it's conditioning, you become unmanageable. You stop being a passive patient and turn into awakened human. You stop feeding their system and start healing yourself. You stop outsourcing authority and start listening to your own body. You stop medicating symptoms and start removing the causes. When you understand that your biology responds to your environment, you stop living like a victim and start living like a creator. It's not genetics, never was. It's the programming you inherited, and the programming you can break. Once you break the cycle, the whole bloodline changes.